What is up, Force fam? Star Wars Dad back for another video. Today we're going to be taking another look at Talzin Red after playing a good amount of Legends of the Force and kind of settling into where I feel like this deck needs to be with the current shape of where the meta is at early on. Before we get into today's video, please make sure to check out my Patreon if you want to get more exclusive content from me. Please make sure to like and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel to grow, and I greatly appreciate it. And make sure to sign up for the 5,500 subscriber giveaway, where I'll be giving away 3 Carbonite packs. And then today, let me know what's been your favorite deck to play so far early on in Legends of the Force. I've seen some interesting decks pop up over the past week and, the early tournament reports. And in the comments, I will be giving away a Mace Windu Prestige to one lucky winner in the comments. So to get into today's video, been kind of messing around with Talzin Red. I just did a video on the early tournament reports from last weekend, and I noticed that Talzin Red wasn't in there, and that made me wonder why, because I think it is going to be one of the best decks in the format. So I started tweaking my list a little bit and kind of looking at some of the results and then playing this a little bit more and just kind of feeling out where I felt like the weaknesses were. So the biggest change for me was adding in Grand Inquisitor from the video I did a while ago, but that's been in here for a couple weeks now. And then the 3 Grenade Strike, that's really good. So what that does is it helps us to deal with space, especially decks that go wide. So like Kylo, Vader Yellow in particular. And it just gives us a way to finish things off that goes very well with Talzin, with Force Throw, with all of our abilities, with Kriss, with Talzin's Assassin, with Anakin, with Snoke, with Devastator, and Talzin the leader as well. And then the other big change is playing 3 Fallen Lightsaber, which just makes way too much sense in here. It's incredible on Talzin to make it a 6/10. It synergizes so well with its ability. It's also absolutely amazing on Chirrut to make Chirrut ridiculously strong. I think at one point in testing, I had Chirrut as like a 9/11, which is just insane for that card. And then, a lot of hand disruption. I am playing 54 cards. I've talked about this a lot, but in this particular deck, we have Dr. Pershing as a hard counter for Force Throw, which is everywhere. It needs to be in here. Part of it was that I couldn't find the room to get it down to 50, and I'm not a stickler for like sticking to 50 cards. I think some decks, it's just absolutely fine. And I think in this one with 3 Dr. Pershing with 3 Night Sister, it is absolutely fine. And some games, like, we don't need to get past 6 resources, so we can just draw more. We don't necessarily need to play Devastator and Snoke in here. Like, they're definitely great, but we don't have to play them, because a lot of times our momentum and our tempo, and our hand disruption just kind of slow down our opponents or just completely mess up their plan enough that we can just kind of finish things off with those 3 and 4 powered units that we play on the, early on, and kind of just, we get to 6, 7 resources and we can just keep playing those and just kind of continue to take the game over turn by turn, piece by piece, unit by unit. But those changes have felt very strong. The Fallen Lightsaber in particular just makes way too much sense. It should have been in here all along, just making Talzin a big leader at 6/10 and just synergizing so well with its ability. Obviously, space is going to be more of our weakness, but we have so many units that are strong with dealing with that, and then we added in Grenade Strike alongside Force Lightning, Power of the Dark Side, Force Throw, Shatterpoint, and our unit removal, which is many. So space does not feel like as much of a weakness with Grenade Strike in the main board. I absolutely feel like that was one of the best changes that I've made recently. Again, I've talked about this many times, but I like to play decks that have good, well-rounded matchups across the board. I don't like to have bad matchups or just like auto losses. It takes the fun out of playing is the main reason. But also, like, it's better to play a deck with 50-50 matchups in some scenarios and just address all of your weaknesses if you're able to. And in this particular version, I had to add a few cards to make that work. But again, it has not affected consistency at all because of the card draw that we have. We're not always playing Pershing on 1 if we have it. A lot of times we're playing it on like 5 or 6 resources to kind of slide it in and start gaining that card advantage again. And at that point, Pershing is not the main target anymore either. Like they're trying to deal with the units that are disrupting their units or their hand. One of our other main win cons, of course, is Force Throw, Jedi, and Hiding and Pillage. And you'll see in some of the games today that those cards are just absolutely disgusting. Now, there's some decks that just have so much card draw that we can kind of steer away from that strategy because they're just going to choose, you know, the worst cards in their hand if they have 7 cards in their hand. So then we focus more on removal and just kind of holding removal. And you kind of just, that's what I love about this game. Like if your opponent sways one way, you sway the other, and you just kind of react and adjust your hand accordingly each turn based on what your opponent is doing. But this is absolutely one of my favorite decks in the format. I still think it's one of the best decks. You know, first 3 tournaments is not a big sample size. I would imagine we see a good amount of Talzin Red. I would imagine we see a good amount of Talzin Green, and even some Talzin Yellow potentially. I mean, that one maybe not as much as the other two, but I absolutely think we'll see Red and Green at the Galactic Championships. I am excited to see what happens there. I hope Force Throw doesn't get banned afterwards, but who knows? I mean, I feel like it's going to be played in probably 75% of the decks in that tournament, and probably is going to be close to 75% of the top 8, if not the entire thing. So it's just that combination again of those 3 cards with Force Throw is just so strong, and it's a win con, and especially in a deck like this where our units are pieces of removal, so we can continue to advance our board while playing units and removing theirs. That plus hand disruption is very, very strong. I do think the hand disruption also helps us against decks like Hantu Blue to kind of shut them out early on. You could argue to play a 3rd Pillage in the side, I think, is not a bad idea, just as another form of hand disruption. You could also play the card No Bargain. I've seen already being played in a Maul Blue list that finished in the top 8 of a small tournament. But I like the idea. It's like I get to draw a card and you have to discard a card. It's just another way to mess with your opponent. This is a Force Throw meta, so having ways to draw cards is very strong. In addition, you know, in that card you get to disrupt their hand as well, which is nice. So I think that's a card to consider as well in a deck like this. But let's get into a few games so I can kind of show you how less this list has been running. This hand looks pretty solid. So I think we'll keep... What does this leader do? Give a resistance unit or a unit with resistance upgrade on it 2/2 for this phase. So I think Grenade Strike is keepable. Got the lightsaber go. I mean, what are we playing next turn? We got to play something next turn. It's either lightsaber or Grenade Strike. All right, we're going to let... Just because I don't know what we're playing against, we're just going to start there. Claim the initiative. Okay, now we have Grenade Strike, which is cool. Force Throw is good too. At worst, we can just take this unit out. I mean, we're more likely to kill it with Force Throw. Let's just do that. Let's just try to just get it with Force Throw. Worst case, we can ping it with Talzin after we swing in. What did he... Oh, okay. Yeah, we got it. Okay. So now we can kill this. Sweet. Okay. Do 2 with Grenade Strike. Swing in. Take it out. Pass. Okay. 2 Talzin. I mean, they could play Force Throw here. I haven't seen... Let's just hold on to the Pershing just in case. I don't know if that's smart, though. Oh, okay, they left. Good game. Yeah, I mean, we were kind of dominating. This looks like a good keep. I just think we'll drop 1 lightning. And they could have some hand disruption with Ahsoka. So where Pershing is actually useful. I'm trying to think if I just want to go Inquisitor. Or have the hand disruption. I mean, have a hard counter for hand disruption. We're going to go pressure. Okay. Consular. Don't need two of those. Sure. Wait. Okay. Okay, there's that. We could force lightning that, I think is smart, actually. Because that card is a problem. So we swing in and then kill it with Talzin. Just want to be as annoying as possible. Okay, I think I'm going to hold on to the Pershing this time. Just because. Force throw isn't bad here. Just get turret down. And then just pass. There's no point. I mean, I guess it does kill him. Gets us the force, which isn't bad. Yeah, that's fine. Pass on that. Okay. Alright, so we have another turret. We have a shatter point. See what he does here. Fallen Lightsaber is a card I would like to find soon. We have not got any damage on them yet. Waylay is annoying. We could shatter point and just take it out, but I don't really want to do that. Sure. Let's go ahead and force throw now so that they can't do any shenanigans with Obi-Wan. It kind of puts them in a weird position. 7 damage. Nice. I'll take that all day. Yeah, we're definitely getting rid of Obi-Wan. Okay, let's go ahead and deploy. Go face. Pass. Grenade strike. I don't think that's what we want right now. I think we just want a Pershing shatter point here, probably. And just maximize turret. Play another turret. Using Plo Koon. Yes. And then we're going to Shatterpoint Plo Koon, I think. We don't. Yeah, because when he attacks, he can trigger Plo Koon. Okay. Well, we can't. Yeah, but it has 3 HP less. Okay. So we can do that. So let's do that so he can't, like, keep sending it back to his hand. He's going to take 3, and then we can kill him with Talzin. What just happened? Oh, he just defeated that. Okay. That's fine. We'll take 3, give him -1/1. So he can't kill us back. Okay, well that does it. But he will trade us. It's fine. Okay, pillage is pretty strong here. So is chariot. Depends on what he does here. If he attacks first, then we're just gonna pillage. Yeah. Just to continue to disrupt our opponent while gaining advantage. He's a 5/8, so we could do 3 to him, take 4. Let's go ahead and draw a card and see if we can get a Power of the Dark Side. That does something. Okay, so we're going to do our own card. I think it's worth it. The Chariot. And then we just attack here and kill that thing. And then we have Devastator. Yeah, I don't think we've done a lot of hand disruption thus far. Okay, Devastator's going to be pretty strong. And I think this is where we turn the corner on our opponent. He claims initiative. Let's just go ahead and draw. Force Lightning is a card. And our opponent is out. So, another good game there. Yeah, I mean, the hand disruption just continues to be ridiculous, as I have discussed many, many times. Force Throw and Pillage and Jedi in Hiding are just so, so good together. I mean, you see our opponent, like, they just couldn't get anything going because we kept just messing with their hand. Like, they had to get rid of a Kelleran, and then we just made sure to take out their bigger units so that they couldn't cycle them back without them, you know, while they were damaged, like the Plo Koon. And that's the thing about Qui-Gon, right? Like, it's such a cool leader, but like, it's, you know, when you've played it and you understand what they're trying to do, it's one of its inherent weaknesses, unfortunately. Such a cool leader, though. Maybe there'll be some better cards, or maybe someone will still figure it out this set. I don't know. There's still time. Green or blue probably is the way to go, just for the big payoffs in the restore. All right, no mulligan here. The question, we don't need 2 pillages. I do think 1 pillage is going to be pretty powerful against them. I doubt they have too much card draw. The issue here, though, is I think we have to act like them, because we're probably going to play Force Lightning. Okay, they didn't have anything. That's interesting. Power of the Dark Side is good. Force. All these are good, man. I'm really liking the 3 grenade strike in the main board for the Vader matchup, and it also just synergizes so well with Talzin. To be able to hit 2 units just to set up knockouts is awesome. Grenade strike needs to be in the main board in Maul as well. It has. I don't know why I wasn't playing that card. It's weird. Like, you try new cards and then you forget about old cards sometimes. But in this situation, as much as I love the grenade strike, I don't know if it's the best thing to have, because Pillage is going to be pretty strong next turn. But are we playing Pillage, though? That's the thing. We're probably just playing Chariot, right? Because we want to slow their damage output. I would love to disrupt their hand, but I think that's not what we want to do. So, unfortunately, I think we're just going to go this route. He's going to play a unit for free. You may defeat a non-upgraded unit, okay? Well, let's go here and get some force going and see what our opponent does, if he plays another unit or not. If he plays something else, he did not. Okay. Well, I think it's just a Power of the Dark Side. I think we want to just save Chariot. Ooh, those are good draws. Okay, so I think now, how useful is Force of Lightning going to be? I mean, this turn alone, we could just kill Hidden Sister. Oh, it flips on 5. Okay. Fallen Lightsaber is going to be strong next turn. We're probably just playing Chariot this turn, just to slow them down more. That has raid 1. Okay. Again, we could kill it, but I think I just want to go Chariot. I just want to start putting pressure. Next turn, we're going Fallen Lightsaber. Okay, well, I'll take 1, I guess. I was going to say, you know what? Let's let the Force Lightning go. Take 1. That's fine. Get in for 2. Pass. Oof, we keep finding those grenade strikes just at the wrong time. Because Shatterpoint is going to be more useful, I think, at this point. it comes in really, really important against the Vader matchup. I originally had Drain Essence in there, which I love Drain Essence. Well, that's a great card to find, isn't it? But, okay, so we can Force Throw now, or just Shatterpoint, yeah. Use the Force to defeat it. Yeah. Just get that out of here. Let's go ahead and Force Throw while we can, just to try to see what we can hit. 2, okay. Take 5, sure. We cannot attack this unit this turn, okay. Wait. Oh. Okay, let's undo. Let's go -1/1 and then -1/1. And take care of Third Sister. And that was disgusting. I think we let Acolyte go. Our opponent might have a unit with ambush here, potentially. At 6, he could have 8th Brother, I guess. It has for 5. Look at that. I know what I'm talking about sometimes. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so we're going to play this in here. Oh, that's right, he's hidden. I forgot about that. Okay, so let's go there. Fallen Lightsaber. And then we will confirm triggers. Okay. I think we're just going to hold steady. Keep the pressure on. Take 5. He can kill our Talzin here, which he's going to have to. If he goes face, then we just Talzin Assassins that card. Later, okay. He played Craving Power, okay. So we still Talzin's Assassin it. To make it weaker, to make Secretive Sage be able to kill it. Okay. If he plays another unit, then we will attack into it. Okay. Getting closer to Snoke is good. Force Throw is a card, though, that we've seen that he's played, right? Yeah, so we're not going to resource, unfortunately, because we want to have the ability to discard Night Sister. Also, we're in control, so there's not a reason to need the Snoke. There's a card. Kills our Talzin's Assassin. Okay. Do we care? I don't think we care. We could make him discard a card here. But I don't think that's what we care about. We're just going to go wide and just get in for damage. Yeah. And there's just too much pressure. Now we can let go of Snoke. Oh, he has to kill Jedi in hiding here. And then we just swing in with Night Sister and then swing in with Secretive Sage, and we should be good to go. Okay, he had a card. Do we want to use the Force there? Yes. To make him discard something else. All right, so let's go in with Night Sister. And then, yeah, I don't think he can... There's nothing he can do there now. And another good game for us. Yeah, this deck's running really, really hot. Just feels like it has answers for everything. The grenade strike has been a big addition, for sure. All right, we got Secretive Sage into Inquisitor into Shatterpoint. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to keep... Just going to drop the Anakins, unfortunately. But we have some great curve here. All right, so with this particular curve... We're hitting Gungi for 2. Gungi. Snoke is interesting as a keep for later. I don't know. I mean, we're probably going to go Shatterpoint next turn, I would imagine. So I'm going to hold on to Snoke. I'm going to hit this for 2. I'm not opposed to that. Just kind of keep Gungi at bay. Because I'm imagining that he's going to have the lightsaber. Okay, so he's doing that instead. So he doesn't have the General's lightsaber, so that's interesting. Oh, there's no way we can keep this alive. It's got to be Snoke. Okay. Okay, swinging for 2. Claim the initiative. We have do or not do. Okay, that's cool. Drawing some more cards. Cool. Shatterpoint's going to be really important later on. Sure, it's good. Just kind of slows things down so we can get pressure. Tyrannus just takes it out. And puts a shield on. Do we need both Shatterpoints? Probably. Against a deck like this, yeah. Where they're going to be playing a lot of bombs later. Yeah, let's get Churret since... Let's just get Churret down. Okay. Drawing a lot of cards. Lots of cards there. Yeah, we're just going face. Churret's our shield. Okay, he's just taking the initiative. Understandable. Let's let go of Inquisitor. I think that's an easy choice. Okay, Shatterpoint's looking nice here. I'm just going to use my units on the ground to clear things out and then Shatterpoint. Whatever he plays. At the end of the turn is the plan. But, you know, we'll see what happens as our opponent has 7 cards over there with Kiadi Mundis and Do or Do Nots. Okay, and plan has changed to take out that. Okay, he open fired. Sure. Yeah, we're just gonna trigger it. Flip this out. Keep going. Just pass on that. Go into for 10. Okay. Pershing. Do we want Pershing? Possibly, yeah. I think we do because of force throws and things like that. All right, let's kind of see what happens here. We're getting closer and closer to the flip turn. Resupply, okay. Definitely closer. Let's get in with Churret for 3. All right, let's play Pershing. Our opponent, he gained the force. Let's get in for 3. Force is with you. Pass on that. He claimed the initiative, so let's just go Talzin. Pass. Pass. We're just going as wide as we can. I like both these, but the removal's better because he's already got a huge hand. He's just going to get rid of the worst card he has. All right, he bombing runned us. Okay, cool. Let's get in for 4. Let's just get in for damage while we have units on board. He exhausted himself. Pass. We're just going to power the dark side of our Kriss. I think we can go ahead and Shatterpoint that just because we don't want to have a way, for him to, avoid the power of the dark side. But yeah, another just dominant game. This deck has been just running decks over. Feels incredible where it's at right now. I feel like I've gotten a really good spot.
All right, pretty solid hand here. Definitely letting go of Devastator. Then what? I like Pershing. I like Grenade Strike against them. Seems not bad at all. Grand Inquisitor's solid too. Night Sister to activate the Force. I mean, I don't think I want to get rid of Grand Inquisitor. I think the odd man out is Grenade Strike. Yeah, because Pershing is going to be useful at a certain point. Maybe not right away, but maybe we play Pershing first to get the Tarkenton out because they can't kill it. Once they play their unit, yeah, they can kill Night Sister, and we don't want that because we want to be able to establish the Force. Pershing is definitely bait, though. Well, now they can kill it. If they have that, that's fine. You can Tarkenton that. I'll do that all day. Snoke is really strong against them. I think we're getting rid of Night Sister here. Yeah, I hate to get rid of both of our card draw, but if they can kill this, ping, swing in, it's fine. Oh, no, going face, okay. Jedi in hiding, so we can go Jedi in hiding plus Force throw after we swing in to kill Cloud Rider. Do we kill Cloud Rider or do we kill Flobo? We have to Force throw first, right? At worst, we can kill Cloud Rider. At best, we can kill Boba. Yeah, that's fine. Still not establishing the Force yet. Okay, well, that's a card. Okay, interesting. Love the Jedi in hiding comes in hidden. Okay, we can kill Boba here with an attack. With Shatterpoint, we could also Talzin. I think we're probably going to Shatterpoint you. Okay. No, we don't. To get our unit back. Flip Talzin. Okay. Sure. Take 1 damage off of this, not bad at all. 2 damage, whatever. Yeah, sure. Okay. I like Talzin here. I like Churret. Also, like Fallen Lightsaber as a way to swing in to kill Cad Bane. Shirt is also good. Problem is these three on the left are just much better than Secret of Sage at this point. And I think I'd almost prefer to play Chart here, just to slow down damage a little bit, because it could have like something with ambush here. Yep, to take out Grand Inquisitor. Yeah. Want a Talzin or Chirrut? I think I like Chirrut to slow down damage, protect Talzin. Thaker 3. Just pass. We want them to have a unit on board before, like, we want Cad Bane or a ground unit on board. Next turn we can Talzin plus Lightsaber. There you go. Okay, sure. Alright, I like Grenade Strike. So let go Secret of Sage here. Card we're worried about now is like Cad Bane. Yep. Right on cue. Um, so we can make Cad Bane a 4/4 and kill it with Lightsaber. But then we die to the other Cad Bane. So let's play the Lightsaber first. To make Talzin not die. Grenade Strike does not enough. Okay, taken 4 to the face. We want to get Chirrut back? I think so. I don't want to keep taking damage from IG either. But we need to kill Cad Bane. It's threatening lethal next turn. This game is very laggy right now. Sure exactly what we're waiting our opponent to do here. Okay. Alright, now we need like Devastator, I think would be a really good draw. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. The first thing we do is play Devastator to take out IG. And hope that he doesn't have Devastator, because then that's a problem. Could have another Cad Bane, which is also a problem. Okay. But he had Surprise Strike. Nice. All right, now we try to turn the corner here. Very late in the game. He's got 6 resources. Ouch. So we have to attack his face. I mean, we have to claim the initiative here because he just wins. There's no way for us to play around that. Yeah, we have to claim the initiative. And just hope he doesn't have a Devastator himself or another Ruthless Raider. Not much you can do about that. Just put us in a bad position with having another space unit. And just hope that he doesn't have the same things. I think we're just going to hold the line here at 8. Yeah, if we swung in for 13, we would have been at 19. The problem is he just claims the initiative and wins, though. So not much we could do there except just hope that he doesn't have something else to kill us. Since we don't have any restore effects in the main board. What was that? Oh. 2 to Talzin instead of Churret? It doesn't. Yeah, I don't think we could win this. I think he should just do 2 to Churret, right? So we're definitely, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go attack with Talzin. I'm sorry, what? I have to choose. Okay. Let's put it on Talzin. That has Saboteur, so we have to kill this again. Yeah, we have to do that. Don't have a choice. What does that do? The Starhopper again. Grenade Strike doesn't do enough. We have to claim the initiative again. We're just kind of on the back foot here, just hoping he doesn't have Devastator or Ruthless Raider. So it's a tough place to be. Shatterpoint isn't bad. Force Lightning isn't bad. We don't need Acolyte anymore. We could Force Lightning for 3 here. That way we can attack with Devastator if we need to. Bazine takes her Shatterpoint probably. I would guess. Yep. Okay, Force Throw is strong here. Chooses to deal 1 damage to Talzin. Alright, let's Force Throw. We're going to get in for Okay, Aura Singh can't be dealt with, but he doesn't have Saboteur. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go for 9. Get it to 22. Let's go ahead and just use Talzin's ability. Since we can't kill it right now. Doesn't have Saboteur. So we just play that down. Okay. Alright. Came down to the wire, right? Let's hope he doesn't have the card. We got it this close. They got off to a fast start there. Does he have it? Yeah, this is a matchup I'm definitely bringing top target in for. Okay. No, we're not using the Force. Okay. Good game. Pulled it off. Super close. Great game, actually. It's a close one, man. We held off, but that one just showed the resilience, right? Because we were down that whole game, just playing on the back burner, and that Devastator that we asked for and received saved the day. Save the day, Devastator. Save the day.